One of the most challenging issues Vigo County currently faces is addressing the condition of the schools. But the biggest source of contention seems to be how to pay for it. Should the county step in and partner with a corporation to get its plan off the ground? Our Patrice Dayton begins a two-part special report on the school issues. She has a closer look at a Vigo County Council proposal that's at the center of the controversy.
Local politicians on both sides will tell you they agree Vigo County kids need nicer schools. But that seems to be where all the agreement stops. How to pay for the plan has come under fire in meetings and certainly on social media. Now, this is a story that's changing daily, and it's difficult to whittle down. Tonight, we look closer into a proposal by the Vigo County Council at the crux of the controversy. In early October, the Vigo County Council voted 4-3 to adopt a proposal that would prevent the county from being financially involved in upgrading the school facilities. Here's a copy of that ordinance. It says the Vigo County Council will not appropriate any taxpayer money for any of the following without a ballot referendum: for the acquisition of new land parcels, toward construction of a new school, toward any renovations, and no county money can go toward funding a board to oversee taxpayer money directed for use by the school corporation. The proposal does not affect partnerships or programs already in place that help students. Councilman Steve Ellis authored the proposal.
I proposed an ordinance that said, look, we have heard the voices of the taxpayers. And on top of that, we already know that we don't have the funds
on the county's cash position.
But a presentation at an October 29th special call meeting said otherwise. Local CPA Earl Elliott says the county's overall cash position is very strong. His report showed a more than $147 million cash balance. Ellis says that money's already been earmarked for staff salaries, the hiring of more deputy prosecutors, and pending lawsuits against the county. He stands firm. He does not believe any county money should go toward the school corporation's facilities plan without first getting taxpayer approval.
I would say to anyone that sits in any elected position, if you are wasting taxpayers' money, you do not deserve the right to be there.
We have heard loud and clear from members of our community, particularly the farming community, that if there is a way to fund any of this without using property taxes, there is a desire that we pursue and investigate that option.
To help with that investigation, Vigo County is now part of a pilot program introduced by a new state law. It allows collaboration between the school corporation, the county, and the city. The goal of that partnership is to look for options other than property taxes to pay for school upgrades. County commissioners would like to see an oversight board of volunteers created. Commissioners have asked the county council to allocate $100,000 toward that board. They say the money would be used to hire expert financial and legal consultants, and it would come from the county's casino gaming tax account.
Every time I turn around, this county's spending $50,000, $100,000, $500,000 on different studies and plans and drawings. And I mean, we waste money like it's water. I've never seen anything like it.
I want to ask you right now, why are you so hell-bent on stopping this process before it ever starts?
Superintendent Chris Hemsel says the corporation does have a roughly $150 million bonding capacity, but that's been earmarked for only part of the plan.
That's what we plan on using for the West Vigo renovation and those 2 or 3 elementary schools that I talked about earlier. That's how much money we have. That money does not go above and able to do a new school.
Hemsel says the goal is to use corporation money on building renovations while looking for public-private partnerships to pay for new structures. Ellis says his bottom line is the taxpayers, and he feels they're not being heard.
There's not one piece of this that logically makes sense. It is a small group that has been very vocal. They control a lot of the local groups, and they're trying to shove it down the throats of the community.
It's important to note the purse strings ultimately lie with the county council, so no money can be appropriated without their approval. With photojournalist Josh Lum, I'm Patrice Dayton.
Thank you, Patrice. The council is expected to take a final vote on approving the formation of that oversight committee Wednesday night.